Hello and welcome back to Subtly Interested. My name is Riley and today I am subtly interested in EDC. I personally have always enjoyed watching other people's EDC videos and just their pocket dumps and their breakdowns of what they carry on an everyday basis. So that's basically what this video is going to be. So let's get started. So first things first, we'll get the boring stuff out of the way. Number one is going to be my phone, who doesn't really carry a phone at this point, but this is my phone. The second thing would be my keys. That's pretty self-explanatory as well. Next is my AirPods. I don't always carry my AirPods with me. I usually do when I'm going somewhere by myself, but if I'm going somewhere with my wife, I typically won't carry them with me. But I do like to have them on me. They're useful for a number of things, but I also just like to carry them around. Up next is my wallet. Now, I have gone through a lot of wallets. I usually get like one a year. I usually ask for them for Christmas, just because I've never been totally satisfied with the wallet that I've carried. And now I have the Ridge wallet. It's the MagSafe version. I just got a phone case like right before I got this that is not MagSafe, so I can't really use the MagSafe part of this wallet, but I still really love it. I mean, you know, it's metal, which I like. I like that it has a little bit of weight to it, but it's also small and slim. I don't really carry cash, so this is perfect for all my cards. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Okay, so next thing is a folder. I feel like everybody at this point carries a folder. I don't know why you wouldn't have a folder on you, but this is the one I carry. It's by Real Avid. It's got an aluminum body, so it's still kind of light. And I've also gone through a lot of knives. I had a Kershaw before this one that I really enjoyed, but it was just kind of chunky. But I like this one because it's nice and slim and it's a little bit lighter. So I think it works great. Okay, so the next thing is belts. And I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on a lot of different belts. And I concealed carry, so I needed a belt that was going to function for that purpose. And there's a ton of different belts out there, and I ended up choosing the Next belt. It is a ratchet belt, and some people do find them cumbersome and a little hefty, but I honestly don't mind. I'm not like super particular when it comes to my belt. This is like the first one I got like when I started carrying, and I haven't really looked back. I could probably see myself in the future going for a more slim belt that has like those, it's like stiffer in the front, but more flexible in the back. I've seen those, but I just haven't gotten one. I haven't really felt the need to. I really like this one. The buckle is a little large, but overall, I don't really mind when I'm carrying. I've also just used it as like a regular belt and when I'm not carrying, so it works for that too. It's black, so it goes with pretty much everything. And I haven't really had any problems with it. Another thing that a lot of people like to talk about is holsters. I only have had 2 holsters since I've purchased my pistol. The first one was an Alien holster, and it was okay, but it was kind of chunky. I kind of wanted something a little slimmer, a little more form-fitting, and I ended up going with the Tenacore holster for my pistol, and I really like it. The Alien holster that I had the plastic clip on the front, and this one has the metal clips, which is a lot more slimline, and it just like fits the profile better, I think. It's got great retention, and it actually came with these little bumper things. I kind of forget what they're called, but I don't like some of the ones that have like the little claw things that come out. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I do like these little spacer things because I do carry appendix, so having that little bit of like push back to push the grip towards my waist for concealment is really nice. Came with different sizes, you know, they fit great, and I think it's a great product. Definitely recommend the Tenacore holsters. Shout out Tenacore. Okay, now we get into the fun stuff. This is my firearm. We are clear. And this is the 6 Hour P365X Macro Comp. So I did get the comp version of the X Macro, and I love it. I always thought I was gonna be a Glock guy, and then when I was going to a bunch of different gun shops, I was holding a lot of different pistols, and I don't really have huge hands, and Glocks were just way too chunky for me. They weren't very comfortable. I didn't like them. I didn't like the way they felt. I had sort of romanticized them in my head from watching John Wick movies, of course, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a Glock. I know I'm gonna get a Glock. And then I went in, I held a Glock, didn't like a Glock. So I started asking some of the guys behind the counter. I was like, hey, what do you guys have that are a little bit slimmer for people with smaller hands? So he showed me some SIG guns, and the one that I really liked was the X Macro. I wasn't gonna get the comped version, but I was looking up if it works, and a lot of people were saying it does. Now I haven't shot the non-comped version, but I haven't had any issues with this at all. I took the back strap off. It comes with 3 different back straps, small, medium, and large. I took the medium one off and put the small one on, and I just like the grip that I'm able to get with this because I have small hands. Capacity is 17+1, 3-inch barrel, and I think it's great for concealed carry. I think it's got a 1-inch width, which is super slim, which I adore. On top of it, I've got a Holosun EPS carry. I wasn't gonna do a red dot at first, and then I never shot a pistol with a red dot before, and so I got this and I really, really like it. I don't think I'll be switching back to irons. I shot probably, I don't know, 500 to 600 rounds with iron sights before I put on a red dot. Then I sighted in the red dot and I've shot about 400 rounds with it on, and I don't think I'll go back. So yeah, that's the gun. Okay, so my last two items are items that I don't always carry on me every time I go out, but I do carry them sometimes, and they're both just kind of like fun extra things that I wanted to include. So the first thing is this Pitbull Tactical Universal Mag Carrier. You can basically put any pistol magazine in here. It's got a nice little clicking sound to it too. I really like it. But it can be carried inside the waistband and outside the waistband. So if you're on the range and you're just practicing reloads, you can put it on the outside. And if you're concealed carrying, then you can put it on the inside. I really only carry this with me if I'm going somewhere overnight, or if I'm going somewhere for a long time where I feel like I, for whatever reason, would need an extra magazine. Otherwise, I don't typically have it on me every day. So that's why I wouldn't put it in my official everyday carry list, but I would put it in my sometimes carry list. And the last thing I'm going to include on this list is also not an everyday carry, but it is just kind of a fun thing to show. It is an Eberly stock bando bag, and these things are pretty cool. I'm not much of a fanny pack guy. I've never been a fanny, actually, let me correct myself. I've never been a fanny pack guy, but my wife and I do go on walks. I don't always wear pants that I can carry with, and this is kind of the solution for that. It is a fanny pack for concealed carry. So it's got two pockets that you can put whatever you want in them, and then in this pocket up at the top, it has a spot for a pistol. And I'm pretty sure you can put any subcompact or compact pistol in here. I don't know what the size goes up to, but my pistol fits in perfectly. And it comes with a little ring that you slide the barrel into, but there's also like a trigger guard that you can get to that breaks off when you draw. I don't have that, but I probably will get it because the trigger is exposed when it's just in there, which is kind of but it's a great way to carry when you're not wearing, suitable clothes for that, or if you don't have like the special belts or holsters that allow you to carry with like gym shorts or sweatpants or joggers or whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. That's my EDC. So let me guys know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you guys carry. I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on what you should and shouldn't carry, on what you do carry. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.